We got a paper cup from the model shop earlier, and I can fly this one. And I'm going to show you.
So what is it, Bess?
Piper Cub.
It's a Piper Cub. Do you think you're going to be able to fly this?
Yes.
Yeah. I'm really hoping it's going to be a gentle flyer. Kevin did say that he's got one, and he said it is a nice flyer. So it's installed a bit of confidence in me, Kev. Thanks very much for that. So Bessie's been looking quite forward to flying this. We did try and go out earlier, but it was just too windy, so it didn't make it out of the box. So, right, Bess, what we got?
Controller.
That's the controller. So this is called the transmitter. So to you, it's controller. So what does it look like?
Xbox controller.
Yeah. So we thought we could get that so you can hold it a bit easier. Right, now then. We was doing a little bit of learning earlier, wasn't we? About what the controls do. Can you remember the learning we did?
Yeah.
Right. Okay. So before we put a battery in it, let's pull the box out of the way here, Bess. So put the aeroplane there in front of you. Okay.
It's going to blow away. Ew, what's that?
It's a bit of tape off the bottom of the box. Right. So we'll put it that way, look, and always look from the back of it. Right. So then, we're going to show everybody here.
Yeah.
We don't need it switched on because we haven't got a battery in it at the minute. Right, so I'm going to ask you some questions.
Yeah.
And we'll see how good a score you get on the answers, yeah? Right, okay. So, if we want to make the propeller turn, what does the propeller do when it turns? What does it make the aeroplane do?
Fly.
It makes it fly. How does it make it fly? Pulls it forwards, doesn't it? Yeah, so it gives it the thrust. So, what do we use and how do we make the propeller turn to make it work? That button there. And so when the stick's down, what does the propeller do?
Nothing.
And what happens as we slowly push it up?
It flies.
It gets faster. The propeller gets faster, yeah? And what does that do? So if you've got the stick at the bottom, what would the aeroplane do?
Crash.
Yeah, sometimes, yeah. So when the stick's at the bottom, yeah, so that's when you'd be gliding, yeah. And when you've got the stick at the top, what does it do?
It flies.
Goes faster. Okay. So if we want to turn it that way, what button do we press to turn it that way?
That way.
What was that? That's it.
Way.
But do we need to pull it all the way all the time?
No.
No. And what happens if we want to go that way with the aeroplane?
Down.
No, no, not that. What happens if we want to go that way to the left?
Way.
Well done, God, yeah. And what happens if we want to go up with the aeroplane?
Down.
Excellent, because we've got to remember that word. Pull back to go up. And what happens if we want to go down nose first with the aeroplane?
Up.
Exactly. But we don't need to push the sticks all the way, do we? We only need to do them gently and watch what the aeroplane does. So, shall we put a battery in it? Yeah? We've got a few charged here. I've got a fair old collection of 1S's. Right.
How do you open?
You don't need to open it. There you go. Right. Now listen, there's a way that plugs in. Daddy, I'll hold the aeroplane. Yeah, I'll hold the aeroplane. Don't panic. Don't cut my hand off with the propeller. That's it. Now you feed the wire back into the hole. Press it in. Click. Feed the wire back into the hole. Slide it back. That's it. And just push it onto the Velcro. That'll do for the minute. That's it. As long as it stays on there, that'll be fine. We can tuck the wire in when we're flying it.
Are you holding it?
I don't need to hold it.
Fly away.
So don't press all the way up on the stick. If you press all the way up on the stick,
It'll crash into the unit.
it'll crash into the unit. Yeah, so there we go. We're good here. We've got some common sense.
I don't want to do it.
So don't push the throttle all the way.
Hold it.
Don't push it all the way. Just push it up a bit. Hold on.
It's not working.
It's not working. Why do you think it's not working?
Oh yeah, I haven't turned the controller on.
Right. Go on, Daddy's got hold of it. So,
It's not working.
eh?
It's not working.
Is it not working again?
The controller on.
Go on, try again. I know, this happened earlier. Right, okay, this is probably an old problem anyway, but what we need to do, Bess, is unplug the battery and then plug it back in again, because this happened earlier. I'll do this with my hand. Oh, God, what a palaver.
What? I've got it stuck.
Oh, I can't
Where's
press.
it going red?
That's the light on the receiver.
What the heck?
There we go. Right, we're plugged in. Oh, look at that, it's all bright. You couldn't see that light earlier because it was daylight, wasn't it?
Why is it on?
Because it's on. There we go. We're ready to go. So what do we press to make the propeller turn? Boom. So if we want to go slow, what do we do?
Slow?
Yeah, if we just want to make it turn slow, what do we do? Just push it a little bit. The throttle. Yeah, there you go. You got it. Go on, give it a full power burst. Everything it's got. Go on, all the way to the top. Yeah, that's got enough power, Bess. Okay, and what happens if we want to turn that way? Well done. And what happens if we want to turn that way? That's it. What happens if we want to go up? Excellent. What happens if we want to go down? Fantastic. Right, there we go. You have passed your trainee test. Now, there we go. So now you're ready to fly, I think, Bess. And we'll learn as we fly. How about that? So, have you got anything to add?
No.
What do you mean no? There's always something to add. Should we give some people some shout-outs? Who should we give some shout-outs to? Dave's RC. And who else should we give some shout-outs to?
Brady.
Sean Brady. Should we give him a thumbs up? And I think also, who else? Give Kevin a thumbs up. Excellent. Deuce's World. Who else? All you guys know about this. Your brain goes dead when you're trying to think about it. Right. Anyway, give everybody else a thumbs up. Absolutely everybody else. Ah! Do you know what there's a lesson there? What do you think the lesson is? When we're not using the aeroplane, what's the lesson?
Turn the controller off.
Well, I'll turn the aeroplane off first, yeah. But yeah, turn it off if we're not using it. Right, there we go, guys. We're running on here. That's mine and Bessie's little fun evening with our little unboxing and our little test and tutorial. Everyone, did Bessie pass the test with flying colours, or does she need some work? Post your comment where, Bess? Where do we post the comment?
I don't know.
Down below. Right, I think we leave it there. We're all tired.
Don't forget to like and subscribe.
Oh, bang on. There you go. Everybody, don't forget to like and subscribe. How many likes do we want in this video?
Over 1,000.
Over 1,000. That's a bit sceptical. What's a realistic guess? Should we go for 10? Should we go for 10?
20 by tonight.
20 by tonight? God, I think 20 people are going to watch it by tonight. Okay, right. Okay, good night, everyone. We'll see you tomorrow and we'll be flying. Yeah, Bess?
Yeah.
Excellent. Thumbs up to everyone. Bye.
Peace. Peace.